Hello everyone, this is your County Judge Frank. I want to go over a budget update with you. We just recently approved our county budget, a $59 million budget. And I want to go over some of the details with you. First and foremost, I want to go over, it is a small tax increase. So $3.5 million increase on a $59 million budget. Now of that $3.5 million, $2.2 million is from new construction. So we have roughly a $1.3 million tax increase, and try as we might, and the court did try really hard to get that tax rate down to where there would be no new revenue generated, but we just couldn't do it. And one of the reasons we couldn't do it is our new district court, 503rd District Court. It's about $1.7 million to stand that court up. It requires us to hire about 13 people for the court and to serve that court. So we just couldn't get the rate down with that expense. Another thing that's driving cost up is the lawsuits. So your county has been sued twice by a developer. We've asked them to prove up and participate in infrastructure, prove they have water and can put out a fire, and instead they sued us. So we have a $655,000 legal budget. Now of that, about $300,000 is just normal everyday stuff, just the questions that you need lawyers to answer day in and day out in running a growing county. But $355,000 of that is directly related to these two lawsuits. So Rockwall County is worth protecting, and as long as I'm your county judge, we will continue to do so. Another thing we did, that first time ever, we allocated more than $1 million, just short of $1.4 million to our road and bridge for the repair of county roads. Now let's stop right there, because I think there's a little misnomer about county roads are not just roads inside the county. There are roads inside the county that the cities own, there's roads inside the county that the state owns, there's roads inside the county that the federal owns. There's only 22 miles of roads inside the county that the county is responsible for, and we've allocated, again, $1.4 million roughly to handle those repairs, and really excited about getting started on that. And while we're talking about roads, before the end of the year, we should allocate roughly about $40 million in bonds to get started on state roads. Right now we have 4 roads that are ready for the state to take over, that the county has funded environmental clearance and engineering, and we're going to issue bonds and do 4 or 5 more roads to get ready for the state to try to move up to the top of the list and have the state get to our roads quicker than other counties. We gave the constables a raise in this budget, raised their pay to $98,000. We hired a part-time deputy to help the constables. We hired a part-time clerk to help some of our JPs. We've got a couple precincts that are seeing a tremendous amount of increase in evictions and foreclosures. So we are hiring some help to process those. Hopefully that's just a temporary situation. We've agreed to 3 new dispatch. We've funded the sheriff's remodel, and part of that remodel is we're adding an extra console for dispatch, and that's directly related to the growth of the county. We want to make sure that 911 calls are answered in a timely fashion, so that requires us to add new dispatch, and so we did. Let's see, we also funded, and I said the sheriff's office, we funded the expansion of the district attorney into what used to be the auditor's office. The auditor is at our new annex. If you hadn't had a chance to go by there yet, just drop by and take a look at it. Pretty proud of it. It's one-stop shopping for the citizens. But the space that the auditor left was initially intended for the district attorney, and she's going to be able to take that over. And so we've got a little money allocated to remodel that to make it more efficient and more usable for a district attorney. We added a fire marshal, which is something I've attempted to do every budget I have proposed since I've been your county judge. I think it's something we desperately need, and I'm happy to announce to you that we did it this year. So we will have a fire marshal. We gave the county employees a 4% pay increase. We gave elected employees a 3% pay increase. we've continued to maintain and protect the citizens' quality of life. Again, we try as we might, we could not get the rate down anymore without putting us in a position where we may not have the contingency we need to protect your quality of life. So ultimately, the court decided this is as low as we could go. I will tell you, as your county judge, next budget I will be right back at it, attempting to get us back to the no new revenue rate. But this budget couldn't get it. I'm thankful for the court. We tried really hard. There wasn't a commissioner on the court that was advocating for doing anything more than that was absolutely necessary. So in the end, that's your budget update. I am your County Judge Frank New. Stay safe, Rockwall County.